Continue.
Can I continue?
Continue.
So, can they see me? Is it visible? Audible? Hello?
1 minute. అని ఇట్రారా ఒకసారి. రాలేదు. Continue.
Okay. But I can't see them. No problem. Okay.
Continue, sir. Problem. You continue.
Okay.
Start.
Okay. So, good morning to all of you. This is Vincent Buntu,
Okay.
School Assistant English, working at MPUPS Takilapadu, that comes under Jagabet Mandal. I've been teaching English for over 20 years at various schools. Earlier to the government service, I worked at private colleges, namely Eveready Degree College, for about 3.5 years. And then 2001, I entered into my service, BSc, that was in 2003. Since then, I've been working as a school assistant at various.
You can speak something.
Voice recording. Is it voice recording?
Total. All recording.
Okay.
Video recording. Continue.
Is it audible?
Yes, okay.
Okay. So today I would like to deal with spoken English, one of the important topics that I've taught many times, dealt many times. I worked as a DRP in Krishna district, and I've been to RIE Bangalore for a 1.5 month crash course, and attended many training programs to enhance English language. And as far as I'm concerned, there are two types of English. One is spoken English, another one is written English. For spoken English, let me ask you a few questions. Is it English grammar essential to speak English? What do you think? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. As you know that, see, we were born in Telugu. We didn't learn any Telugu Vyakaranam before speaking Telugu.
Exactly.
Because we have a lot of Telugu speaking atmosphere around us. So it is very easy to learn Telugu speaking. That is natural way, inducting method. That is called inducting method. Listening and speaking. So with this, we didn't learn never we learn any Telugu Vyakaranam before we start speaking Telugu. Likewise, to speak English, as many experts like George Bernard Shaw said, spoken English is broken English. No grammar is required. No rules are required. Just you listen and speak. Listen and speak. That's enough. These two skills, receptive and expressive skills, these two skills are enough to improve spoken English. So far we don't have any English speaking atmosphere in Telugu states or in some other states in India. So in the classroom, teachers, for the namesake, they teach, but most of the time they teach in mother tongues. Some years long back, it was there See some prestigious standard schools, they maintain that standards. Teaching in English only. So those days are different, and nowadays, no, for namesake, we say that English mediums, in English medium colleges and all. But see, our children are listening only in Telugu. Since they have no listening atmosphere, how could they speak English? That's what I feel. So in this regard, so I would like to share some of my points how to develop, how to enhance our spoken English. So first of all, be confident that we don't need to learn any grammar rules. I'm not telling on my own. As see, I strictly follow. I'm a great follower of George Bernard Shaw. So I teach his lessons. I read his articles on English, various things. So as he said, spoken English is broken English. So it's enough to communicate our ideas. No grammar is required. Then what for grammar we learn? Why do we learn grammar? What is the importance of learning grammar? Yes, we need to learn grammar as literates. When you write English, you cannot write as you speak. They require some elements, some structures are required to present our sentences in a correct manner. So in written English, grammar is essential. That many experts agree that. They say that, and there was a lot of argument, lot of discussions on this. It's absolutely what I feel. We don't need any grammar to speak English, but for the illiterates, no, we need to have some focus on some important aspects like see conjugation of the verbs and tenses, then conversation practices, and later phonemes. Later phonemes. These four aspects I would like to discuss on. First of all, see, to improve spoken English, we must have thorough command over conjugation of irregular verbs, not regular verbs. There are two types of verbs. One is regular and another one is irregular. Regular is very simple. For example, take. Walk. Walk. Let us take one example. Walk. W-A-L-K. Walk. Second form, past form is walked. Past participle is walked. And present participle is walking. By adding ed, we get V2 and V3. By adding ing, we get fourth form. And jump, jumped, jumping. So these are regular verbs. That means sound is regular. Jump, 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 jump. So that's why it is called regular verbs. As you can find these things in dictionaries, Oxford Dictionary or Cambridge Dictionary. And then we need to focus on conjugation, means the different forms of irregular verbs. Different forms of irregular verbs. That's very, very fundamental, like mathematical tables in mathematics. So you must have great command over irregular forms, because since we are foreigners to English, as you are literate and you need to improve spoken English, so you must have some focus on verb conjugation, irregular verbs. So if you want to learn irregular verbs, you can go to the YouTube. You can find, see, you write list of irregular verbs in English. You can find that list in YouTube also, on YouTube channel, YouTube. And then, so that is the learning about conjugation of irregular verbs. And second thing is tenses. Tenses play an important, vital role in teaching structures. So what structures we need to learn? What structures we need to use in spoken English? So you know that basic tenses are three: present, past, future. And if we subdivide each tense, we get four tenses: present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Similarly, simple past, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Simple future, continuous, future perfect, continuous. So of all these 12 tenses, we don't need to learn all 12 tenses. So just we must learn 10 tenses. For the time's sake, you first learn only present tenses. And of all these, of all 12 tenses, the most important tense, can you guess what is the most important tense? That is, yes,
Present tense.
present.
Yeah.
Present tense means, there are 4 present tenses. What are they?
Simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and
Very good.
present perfect continuous.
So what I tell you, you know that, no. So to see in spoken English, what do you think? Which tense is used mostly? Which tense is used mostly in all present tenses, or of all tenses? Simply, we can guess that is nothing
Simple present
but
tense.
simple present tense.
Present tense.
Simple present tense. Simple present tense covers almost 5 tenses. It covers present continuous. It covers present perfect tense. It covers present perfect continuous, simple
Yes.
past, and simple future also. To narrate some stories or historical past events, we make use of simple present tense, present simple. We make use of present simple to narrate, to describe some past events or stories. For children, when we narrate stories, we make use of present simple. Likewise, in you see, for instead of present simple future, we can make use of present simple, like Prime Minister of India. The Prime Minister of India visits Russia next year. That's the right sentence. The Prime Minister of India visits Russia next year. So that is, it indicates present simple future. It can be used for simple future also. So likewise, present simple is very, very significant tense of all tenses. So you must get command over the structures also. So no need to bother about structures. First, you practice structures. If you want, in the next video, if you want, I can explain how to get command over these structures. I can give you some assignment that is written assignment. See, with that you can get command over tense-wise structures. So, to improve spoken English, we must have some knowledge of tenses. What for? Well, as I said, we don't need any grammar rules. Actually, we don't need to follow. You see that some folklore, common people, village people, even we educated people also, we never follow grammar rules of Telugu Vyakarana. Similarly, we don't need to use. So the most important function of spoken English is to convey our ideas, and thoughts to our fellow beings. See, we don't need to look at the errors. So error is human. It is common. We all commit mistakes, no? So slowly, if you focus on, if you pay concentration to improve spoken English, automatically, gradually, you can reduce your mistakes. So everybody commits mistakes. You see that George Bernasha said, no two subjects speak alike. No two subjects. Subjects here means two persons. No two persons speak alike. So we don't need to fear about speaking of English. So communication is important. That's enough. So first thing I talked about conjugation of the verbs, and second thing is tenses. The third thing is you see thorough practice on conversations of different contexts. No, if you can find so many books on conversation practice. If you want, I can suggest that practical conversations. Conversation Practice. Conversation Practice by Grant and Taylor. By Grant and Taylor. That is a leading book for conversation practice, and I suggest to my students and my friends to go through, to my kids also. They've gone through. See, fact was when I was in degree, BA Literature, I studied at Loyola College, prestigious institution in Vijayawada, Andhra Loyola College. So I studied BA Literature. There, my sirs suggested us to buy and follow that English conversational practice by Grant and Taylor. That's important book. Since then, see, it's been proved around the world that simple book, Conversational Practice by Grant and Taylor, that is very, very useful. You can go through and you must practice. And sometimes, if you want, you can speak to yourself. You can speak to your kids. You can speak to your friends, so that you can gain command gradually. Command matters most. Confidence and confidence matters most. So that's why you must improve your confidence by talking to your kids, and sometimes you talk to yourself when you're lonely. You talk to yourself. I do something. Sometimes I talk to myself, and that way also we can develop, because we have to create that English speaking atmosphere around us. Speak to your kids. Speak to your friends, and take some of your close friends into your confidence, and now and then you keep in touch with them and speak with them, so that you can improve your spoken English. So far, I've explained. One first thing is conjugation of the verbs and the tenses, structures, of importance of structures. Third thing is important thing is conversational practice, and the fourth thing is phonemes. Phonemes means phonetics. Why is it important? To improve our pronunciation, and you can speak like native speakers of English. Nowadays, many Indians, and even our Telugu people also, they are able to speak beautiful accent. They are pronouncing as native speakers speak. So it is everything is possible when you have one thing. What is that? When you have some
Zeal.
what is that? What is that?
You have to be some zeal, no?
Zeal. Absolutely, you're right. You're right. Absolutely, you're right. Zeal, interest, passion. If you have that the passion to improve spoken English, it's enough. 50% you got it, and remaining 50%, no, you practice. Listen and practice. Listen and practice. That's enough. You listen. The more you listen, the more you speak. That's what I believe. Without listening, without speaking Telugu was not possible. First, you listen small words in Telugu. As you are a small kid, no, you start speaking amma, nana, small words. Later, small phrases like annam tinta, nidripota. So these are the small phrases. Like later, we are able to speak beautiful Telugu. How it is possible? We have that Telugu speaking atmosphere around us, and we don't have that English speaking atmosphere. That's why you must create yourself. You must create, if you want to come up, if you want to improve, enhance your spoken English, you just create your atmosphere yourself. So listening, and sometimes we listen to many teachers. The teachers tell you so many strategies, plans to improve spoken English. But the thing is, you are the main person you have to look after. So as you said, that zeal is enough. It's enough. But unless you get into water, you cannot learn swimming. Unless you get into water, you cannot learn swimming. So suppose if you want to learn swimming, and you listen lessons on swimming for about 7 days, after listening lessons on swimming for about 7 days, Can you go and swim directly in a tank or a river? Chari sir,
No,
Jyoti madam, Geeta madam,
no,
it's not possible.
no,
Are you
sir.
listening? Listening? Are you able to
Yes,
follow
yes.
me?
Yes, sir. Once we
Yes,
get
sir.
into the water only, we can learn about the swimming, no, sir.
Who is this Geeta madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I don't know what sort of audience you are. Are you teachers or civilians or I don't know,
Teachers only.
teachers, teachers, CDs,
Most of the
I
participants are
am a
teachers.
teacher, sir. I am a SGT.
SGT. Where are you working at, madam?
I am working in Mahbub Nagar district, sir. Telangana.
Okay, okay, madam. Then Brahmachari sir, you're from?
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
So I am also, most of the participants all are teachers, sir.
Sir, okay, sir. I
We are
didn't.
also very eager to enhance our communication skills by from you like people who are very eminent,
I'm not eminent. No, I'm a
skillful
common.
in language.
Sir. Okay.
So we are
Then
following, sir. We are following.
following. Okay. So basically, I don't know what sort of people are you. And
Most of the participants are teachers, sir.
okay, sir. No, in the morning at about 9 o'clock, sir, Rajsekhar, sir, we were colleagues at Everedy College in Kodad. We worked at a private college, dealt
Yes.
degree and intermediate students for about 3.5 years. No, afterwards we got teach posts. So that's the thing, sir. No, that way he's a great friend of me. So suddenly he has a lot of confidence on me. That's why without any prior notice, no, he informed me. So I said, okay. So that's the thing, sir. So I told you 4 aspects of spoken English. What are they? First thing is command over structure, command over conjugation of irregular verbs.
Verbs.
Conjugation of irregular verbs, and second thing is getting a little
Tenses.
knowledge on tenses, structures. What sort of structures we need to use, and then third thing is we must have some conversation practice. The more we do, the more we get. So without practice, it is not possible. As I said, the fourth one is
Phonemes.
fourth one is
Phonemes.
phonetics, phonemes, sounds of English. So it is very, very important to enhance your spoken English. So when I presented my practical lesson in RIE in Bangalore, one of my teachers like Ravinarayan Chakravarti, he appreciated me in front of all the students. My pronunciation was very good. So he said, I was very happy in that way. So you all, I want you to improve your spoken pronunciation by practicing. So you have YouTube these days, nothing to worry. So everything is possible. So to improve your spoken, to improve your pronunciation, you listen Western music, pop music, songs, along with Indian some rhymes. You just start listening, singing Western pop singing songs. So I encourage my children. They're doing BTech, and the second one is almost so after listening 2 times, he's able to sing a song directly. So without looking at the lyrics, so he's able to catch what foreigners speak. So that comes through practice. So that's why that is the one of you listen to the newspaper, you listen to the news readers, BBC, CNN news now and then you listen to Discovery channels, English narrations, and narrations of Huckleberry. What is that? The ornithologist. His name is a beautiful speaker of English. So likewise, now and then when you have free time, just listen to that narrations, beautiful narrations from BBC and CNN and some other Times Now English channels. In the initial stage, you struggle to listen. You struggle to get some phrases, to understand some phrases. So learning about phrases is also important thing. Now and then you find that Suresh sir, a columnist for English, new but phrasal verbs and new words. He appears on United newspaper special column on. Have you heard of him? Have you seen him? Suresh? Never heard? You get me what I'm asking? Suresh sir. Never heard of him?
I didn't hear, sir.
In United newspaper,
Yes, sir. We
local.
followed many times him, and we read many columns of him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Usually, he writes for Inadu paper.
Okay, he was my guru. He taught me phonetics and he taught me so many dramas and all. So I'm very fortunate. I was very fortunate to have teachers like Suresh and Narasimhamurthy, and then Father um, Peter Raj. Father Peter Raj, he studied at Oxford University, finished PhD, and he speaks exactly like native speaker of England. So I was very fortunate to have lessons from them. And so, see, Suresh sir, no, he introduces Suresh sir now and then he introduces new phrases. Learning about phrases is also very, very important. Uh, Verb form, see, phrasal verbs, and what do we call idioms and phrases. So, good English is found. See, in good English, we find lot of new phrasal verbs and new what do we call phrases, phrasal verbs and phrases. So that's why now and then you just improve your phrasal verbs. So that suppose if you want to read Hindu newspaper top paper, first paper, it is somewhat difficult to follow because no, they use day by day they introduce new phrasal verbs. Unless we know that meaning of the phrasal words, no, it is difficult to understand news also. So for this at last, what I told, unless we get into water, we cannot swim in water. So how can we learn swimming? We must get into water. We must practice. Similarly, if you want to speak, listening is not enough. Listening is not enough. After listening lessons on swimming, can you go on directly swim in a tank or a river? It's not possible. Likewise, you must get into water. Getting into water means you must start speaking. I hope you're all beautiful speakers. First, be confident. Believe in yourself that I can speak in good English. So nobody is inferior. So course of time, you come up and definitely you learn swimming. You can become a good swimmer. It's all possible. So these are the things that I'd like to disclose today. With this, I take leave, and if you anything else, if you want to tell, you can tell. Thank you listening my explanation. Thank you.